So perfect. I'm just gonna strain this.
Oh.
My Freekah's par cooked, so now we can...
Oh, you want to eat that? Epicurious is how Uncle Roger found my queen of flavor, Auntie Esther. It's one of Uncle Roger's favorite YouTube channel because I use it like Tinder.
Okay, for everyone that hasn't seen it, right now, if you want to let me know in the chat, what do you think it's going to be like? Do you think this is going to be like a good video, or do you think it's going to be like bad? If I had a little like thing on here to do polls, I'd put it on, but I don't really know on how to do all this stuff with OBS. Imagine a biryani without rice. Yeah, I know, huh? Yeah, I know. It's kind of like a paella without rice. Well, actually, there is a paella without rice. It's called haiyaa, and it's here. They make it instead with pasta. It's a very short pasta, and they're called fileos, which is like baby food pasta that they cook and they make the paella out of. So technically it is like a paella, but it's made with pasta instead of rice. But normally paella is with rice. You have to open dashboard YouTube on a browser. Yeah, I have everything opened right now. But everyone can hear the audio, no? Just in case like there's no problems. Felios, see. Or Felios. I'm not the best at spelling, so I think it's right, yeah? Louder than you. Okay, Uncle Roger's louder. Okay, thank you. I can lower it a little bit. Well, it's also probably because the mic's a little far from my face. Better, no? Okay. Okay, all right, good. Thank you guys, yeah? Thank you for letting me know. How's everyone doing on Twitch and Kick? Good? Okay, let's get into the video now.
I'm Steven, and I'm a level 1 chef.
I'm Rinku, and I'm a level 2 chef.
I'm Danielle Alex, creator of Diversity Kitchen, and I've been a professional chef for 15 years.
She the pro?
This recipe was developed over the weekend.
Over weekend. Most Indian recipe developed over 1,000 of years, but this guy just used Saturday and Sunday.
I tried it on my girlfriend actually, so I'm wishing her a speedy recovery. I'm joking, she survived.
Why he bragging about making shit food?
All right, if anybody's wondering, Steven, he's been on a few other videos. We reviewed him making a pizza. If you haven't seen that video, go check that video out on my YouTube channel. It's Epicurious's Worst Pizza. I think that's the name of the title. It is hilarious. I mean, I had a lot of fun reviewing that video and editing it. But Steven, he did good, all right? He didn't do bad in that video. It's just that he's a character. He is. Okay. She survived. That's a high bar. Yeah. Welcome everyone. I saw that we just got a bunch of new people live to the live stream. So we're live today. We are. Have fun. Yeah. If you want to ask me a question, ask. I may or may not see your texts. I don't know, because today I have like multiple things going on. I have multi-chat. I have chat for Twitch, chat for YouTube, independently, and also for TikTok. So it's everywhere. So I apologize if I miss your comment. I mean well. Yeah, I try to reply to all my comments, and it's not easy. It isn't. And okay, all right, let's keep going. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for loving my videos. It's not easy always making them, yeah? It isn't. The audio does seem off? Okay. The audio, it seems okay now. No? Yeah, the camera is delayed a little bit. I noticed, just if anyone's curious, on YouTube Shorts, there's a delay of like maybe 10 seconds. On YouTube normal, like the normal YouTube video, the desktop one, that has like a delay of 20 seconds or more. And it throws me off as well. Twitch, there's a little bit of a delay. Kick, there's almost no delay. And TikTok, there's almost no delay. If anybody's wondering. The audio is okay for you? All right, thank you. Yeah, because it also makes a difference if you guys are like hearing this from a computer or if you're using headphones or if you're on your phone. I mean, I know that my old phone, the audio is horrible. So it could be this too. I don't know. It may be on your end. Maybe not. Maybe it's on my end. Hi, Sandy.
The rice to loosen some of the starch. This makes the rice more fluffy. Let it soak for at least 30 minutes.
Good. Freekah grain, it kind of has like
Wait, what?
green hue, kind of got like a smoky flavor.
What she using? What she using?
Freekah grain, it has like a green hue.
Freekah grain for biryani. Just use basmati haiyaa. Biryani is dish we make to celebrate special occasion. Who want to celebrate by eating grain? Using freekah grain for basmati. Did she learn this shit from Jamie Olive Oil? Mr. Use soba for ramen. But she the professional chef, and 1 minute in, Uncle Roger put my leg down from chair already. I so upset. How can you be so wrong? What is this diversity kitchen? When it comes to rice, don't need diversity. White rice matter. White rice matter.
Freekah grain.
Ay, it's been a long time since I've seen this video, huh? But when I reviewed this video first, I thought, oh, this was horrible, yeah? She put freekah in it because normally, if anybody's not familiar with biryani, you don't put freekah in biryani. It doesn't go. I mean, I'm sure there are people that do it, but not for a video that's going to get millions of views. In any case, she wanted to do this, and she's not like the beginner cook. She's the pro chef. So her doing this, you know, I mean, I know that she wanted to make this a little better, but it's kind of like, why? Yeah, she could have just used like basmati. She could have. Maybe she did watch a Jamie video. Oh no. All right. Somebody's at the door right now. I did not expect anyone to deliver anything right now, and I didn't order anything from Amazon. Bear with me for one moment. I apologize. I'm sorry. In the meantime, I'll be right back, okay? I apologize. Okay, I'm back. It was a prank by a kid, I think. So, anyway, it happens, huh? I live in a place where I have a lot of kids, so they like to play pranks and they like to ring everybody's doorbell. I used to do that too, and then run away. It used to be a lot of fun. All right, is everyone okay? Yeah. I apologize if it seems like the streams are a little all over the place. This is the first time I have done a stream in 4 years. So I am a little, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going with the flow. Hi everyone. Hi guys. All right. I'm just checking right now. Just checking to make sure everyone's happy. Hi, we have 23 viewers on Twitch. Fantastic. If we can get up to 50, I think it is. Maybe we can get up to partner. Maybe. Just want to write a little hi. And everybody on Kick. Hi, guys. What's going on here with TikTok? I'm not getting TikTok chat for some reason. Well, nothing's going on with TikTok anyway. Doesn't matter. And everybody, of course, on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I am on Twitch. I'm on Twitch right now, actually. So if anybody is on Twitch, if you're on the computer and you can open that up, that'd be fantastic. Ask Simba to get the door. I know, the door's ringing again. The person wasn't there, yeah? And I'm not going back down twice. I don't want to do that because I'm running up and down the stairs, sweating. Bloody hell, it's a hot day today. We'll get on with the video. Hi guys, welcome. Try Kick instead of TikTok. I'm doing it on Kick. I'm doing everything right now. I'm on 5 platforms. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on 4. I'm on YouTube twice.
It kind of has like a green hue, and it's a great source of fiber.
Fiber. You want fiber, you go eat leaf. You go be giraffe. Giraffe eat fiber every day. Uncle Roger don't want that life.
The water's boiling. I add salt to the water.
That's not enough salt.
We left it on for 15 minutes. Drain the rice.
Drain the rice? I know what niece and nephew thinking. But this draining rice method, it actually okay for biryani. I know, it pained Uncle Roger to say that also. In biryani, you cook the rice until 80% done, and then you finish cooking the rice in pot, but only for biryani. You don't drain rice for egg fried rice, okay?
Drain the rice.
This is the other thing. For paella, you also don't drain the rice. I made a green curry about a month ago, and well, when I normally make like rice at home, I drain the rice because I don't have a rice cooker. If I had a rice cooker, I wouldn't need to drain the rice, but since I don't have one, I have to drain the rice. I have a recipe and a method for making perfect basmati rice, which without having to drain it. I do, but that's for making like 10 kilos of rice at a time. So when I normally make rice at home, I don't make 10 kilos because I'm not going to be eating it in the next week. I just make enough for dinner and that's it. But sometimes, you know, it's a little complicated. But yeah, if Uncle Roger, my voice is a bit low. Sorry. Is it better now? Can you hear me now? Better, no? Okay. But if Uncle Roger ever sees my video, well, okay, good. Well, that'll be fantastic. Maybe one day it'll happen. I don't know. Right now, the most important thing is to, well, keep reviewing, keep cooking, and keep pushing. Hey, guys. Welcome, everybody. This is the first time I'm on live, eh? So if you're here and this is the first time you see me, you're lucky because I haven't been live in like 4 years. YouTube is good on volume and video. Okay, good. Very good. Thank you for letting me know, eh? Because right now, I think all the audio and everything is okay. And that's like the biggest issue. No, I'm not married yet. No. YouTube is good on volume. Hello, chef. I'm still watching your videos. Oh, thank you. And 4 years ago? Oh, 4 years ago. 4 years ago. 4 years ago, before I started doing like reaction videos and everything, I was doing Twitch and I was doing YouTube at the same time. This is before I was an affiliate on Twitch. And then as an affiliate, you couldn't multi-stream. So I was recording on both platforms to try to get up to affiliate, at least on Twitch. I was making like recipe videos and everything live. And the quality compared to that now, when I look back at those videos, is horrible because I was doing that in 720p. And if I do that now, I mean, I'm doing this with my desktop, which is great, but the kitchen's downstairs. So I have to try to set it up to where it's better quality than that because I don't want to be making videos like that again, where the quality is like super bad. Yeah. And for YouTube and everything, the quality's bad. Oh, thank you for letting me know, everyone. What's your preferred brand of knife? For me, my preferred brand of knives are Wusthoffs. Hinkles are okay. They're fine. In reality, it's basically any knife that feels good in your hand. I mean, if even a Shun knife, like if it works for you, use it. The only difference is there are certain brands like Shun where this isn't, yeah, this is like everyone knows about this that has a Shun in the industry. They tend to chip a lot. It's a fact. They're good knives. It's just that I've seen multiple knives break. I even have a Shun behind me. So I like the knife. It's just that, I prefer Wusthof compared to Shun. And of course, if you can get I don't know if you can get any Japanese make, anything, Anru or any other make, they're excellent. They really are. Tell Simba. Simba's downstairs sleeping. Simba's my cat. I have two cats, Simba and Pumbaa. And Simba is super easygoing. He doesn't want to be around anyone. Pumbaa, on the other hand, is a little needy. He always has to be around you. Yeah. Hey guys. Simba, come here. Zwelling? No, Hinkle I like. They're good knives. I mean, I have some, what is it? Miyabi? It's Miyabi, I think. That's how you pronounce the name. Their Japanese line of knives, and they're excellent knives. They're really, 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 really good. They're expensive, but they're really good. The only thing is, hi Carmen, hola. The only thing is that I don't know. It's just for me, Wusthof. If I hold both in my hand, I prefer Wusthof. I've used them for the past 10 years. I just prefer them. It's a personal choice. Some people like Hinkles more. Some people like other French brands as well, Sabatier. Some people like other brands that is perfectly fine. I mean, even in the US, if you get, what is the brand? No, I forget because it's been so long. Victorinox is one. This is a Swiss brand. This is Swiss Army knives. I have a few of those. But what's the US brand? I forget the name of it. What is it? Oh, anyway, it's, bloody hell, what is it? This happens, it happens with age. This isn't good, huh? But I forget the name. Dickinson? Dickers? I forget. It starts with a D. Well, in any case, a basic knife that costs 10 euros will work. You don't need to spend a lot of money. Have I been to the Basque Country? I have. Years and years and years ago. I was like 8 years old. Hi, chef. Hey, guys. Welcome. Eftik. It is it German, is it? I didn't know that. I forgot. How many knives do you have in your collection? Ooh, lots. You don't want to know. I mean, behind me, they're all knives. So if you can count all the labels, that's just the Japanese ones. I have German ones downstairs. So add another 20 to that. Easy. Maybe a little more. I have a lot of specialty knives. Dexter. That's it. Thank you. Dexter. Dexter's the one. Dexters are good. Yeah, they're cheap. Mercer is the other one. Mercers are cheap too. So you don't need to spend a lot of money. Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, we'll keep watching. Yeah, we'll definitely do. You know what we're going to do? Maybe next time we'll do a Q&A because that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. All right. So we were at him draining the rice. No?
Rice before it gets all mushy.
Seeing people drain rice is very painful. But Uncle Roger accept this because different culture make rice differently. Just some culture is wrong.
Next time we're gonna use a rice cooker. Let's make everybody.
But his rice still look too wet. I think not done enough.
We're gonna start with the lamb prep. I'm gonna cut it up
Okay,
into
lamb.
2-inch cubes.
Common ingredient for biryani.
This is start making the marinade for the shrimp.
Oh, shrimp biryani.
She seems sweet. I mean, I remember watching this the first time thinking to myself, oh, she's probably going to do good, right? Because she is Indian. And she seems sweet. She really does. And Uncle Roger does make a little bit, he makes fun of her a little bit too much. Yeah. He shouldn't, he should have made fun of the chef a little more for making it with, you know what, with Freekah. Freaking wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. Normally, and also, yeah, this is a little pro tip. If you use anything to drain anything in at all, you use the sink. You don't use a plate or maybe a gastro, but you use the sink. Why? Because a sink collects all the you know what, the bad stuff, the water, the crap that you don't want, and you get rid of it. That's how it is. You don't want it. You just want to get rid of the stuff. You don't want to make a mess. Thank you for the subscription, guys. It means a lot. Thank you. No anti-chef yet. We'll review anti-chef. We will. We'll review them. I have so many videos to get to. Trust me, we'll review them. But between this, then that, I have a list. It's just that the list, there are some videos that get pushed up on the list, you know, because somebody like Uncle Roger makes a viral video, and then I have to have a turnaround time of like 2 minutes. The fits on lasagna plates. I do actually, Kai, I do actually have a recipe for lasagna. Is that what you're asking? I'm sorry, the chat's going a little fast, which is fantastic. Yeah, keep writing. Oh, thank you for the membership. Just remember when you're supposed to keep the liquid and throw it away. Yeah, I know. Well, if you want to keep the wick, what are you? I'm sorry. I'm just reading right now. Supposed to keep the. Yeah. Well, it depends. If you're pouring, let's say, if you're going to be making like carrietas here in Spain, carrietas are super delicious. It's beef cheeks or pork cheeks. Cerdos de porc in Catalan. They're super delicious. So when you cook them, you want to cook them and you want to save that liquid, because all that liquid becomes the sauce later on. So if you drain it, then you pour that through a chinois and you put that into a gastro or something that you have to save for later. If you throw it out, you just threw out one of the most important parts of the dish. What about risotto alla pelota? Well, risotto, no. Risotto, you don't want to, if you're referring to like risotto of washing the rice, this is a big no-no. Yeah. You do not wash the rice with risotto. Washing the rice with risotto is a big no-no, because otherwise you won't get it creamy. So I understand that a lot of people have to rinse the rice because you need to rinse the rice. So if the rice is dirty or anything, I understand this. But in our culture, at least in the West and in certain countries like in Spain and everything, there's certain dishes, like in Italy, risotto, you need the starch from that rice. In other dishes where you want to make like fried rice, you don't want the starch. You don't want it to be sticky, like sticky rice. So you need to get rid of it. Yeah, I am pretty much a full-time YouTuber right now. Well, YouTuber / editor. I mean, bloody hell. The amount of videos I've been editing the past 2 weeks. Whew. Let's see. For religious purposes, what protein should replace it with chicken? I mean, you can even use rabbit. Yeah, rabbit's really good. Rabbit's nice. If you can get rabbit, use rabbit. But chicken's tasty. Chicken is tasty. You can make chicken tasty. Another James there, or 6 where? Really? There's 6 Jameses where you work? Interesting, huh? I've worked in kitchens where I've had a few other Jameses and one Seamus. So, he was Irish. Love rabbit and pigeon. A pigeon I haven't had. You know that? No, haven't had pigeon. Oh, thank you, Osmond Gold's pizza video. Yeah, it was fun. I'll tell you, I was a little shocked with this pizza video. Maybe we'll do a live reaction with Osmond Gold. Maybe he'll respond then and do a reaction on top of that. Who knows?
Less common, but okay.
So fennel seeds?
Fennel, good. Coriander seed, good.
These first. It's smelling nice already.
It's like she's making her own garam masala.
Cayenne pepper. Mace.
Mace, good.
And then my yogurt.
Yogurt, good. Marinate the meat.
Plain unsweetened yogurt. It starts to tenderize the meat already.
A little bit of salt.
Ideally, I would leave this overnight and just really let this kind of marinate.
Letting it rest for about An hour.
The meat and the marinade not bad. Uncle Roger like Rinku, the Indian so far. She look like she know what she's doing. But her voice so high pitched and little bit creepy.
I will start making the marinade for the shrimp.
Her name Rinku, but her voice sound like it from the movie Rinku.
If you don't eat my biryani, you're gonna die in 7 days.
Now we're gonna go ahead and start prepping our vegetables.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's horrible, isn't he? Ah, he likes to roast people. Why don't you do a video in the streets of Spain? You know what? I was doing like travel videos, especially in Barcelona, before I was starting to do cooking videos. Hey, everybody. Hi, guys. And I'll tell you, it is hard work. It is really difficult. So if I get a cameraman, then yes, I can do it. But doing it by myself is too difficult. I need some help. I really do. The other thing is that in Barcelona as well, if you want to do any drones, you have to get a permit to do the drones because they cracked down on this years ago. They do not allow drones. And honestly, Barcelona is a beautiful city. So if you have like an overhead view of the city, it is beautiful because you have the Gothic quarter in the center. So the streets are all mangled, like it's Gothic, it's medieval. And then you have La Champla, which is the extension of the city that they added on in the 1800s. They took down the city walls and they extended the city. And it is beautiful. It's a grid system in La Champla. Hey, good morning from Phoenix. I was born actually in Glendale. We used to live in Phoenix for a long time. I found some recipes. Oh, thank you for saying that. I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed my recipes. If anyone hasn't tried my recipes, I'll tell you which one I like as well. And one special that nobody watched. Yeah, nobody watched the video. I made some delicious Korean-style chicken wings, but delicious. And I had to substitute ingredients as well. And more than likely, you'll be able to get those ingredients because they're the basic ingredients. So if you have time to make those wings, I highly suggest making them, especially for like, any football events or anything. It's tasty, huh? They're a little spicy. So if you don't like it, don't add so much spice. In the UK, you need a license of a drone camera. Do you really? You mean in the entire country? Oof, that makes it complicated, doesn't it? Yeah, well, you know what? I've been trying to get Vincenzo to visit me, and he's in Italy right now. And Vincenzo, I understand. Yeah, it is traveling. It is difficult, but he's in Italy right now, and I want to do a collab with him, and he's on holiday, and he said he didn't take a camera. Aye. Maybe next year, who knows? But I want to collab with him. Yeah, I really do. We have another collab video, actually. Both of us, a reaction video that we made that's going to be coming out pretty soon. So if anybody's interested. Now, sorry about that. I just noticed, yeah? Bloody hell. Sorry, sorry. I won't use the Zoom camera again. I forgot. I made a new scene in OBS and I didn't put audio in it. Apologize for that. Okay, so what I was saying, unless you can read lips, welcome everyone that's come, yeah? We have a lot of people right now on YouTube and on Twitch and everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follows and everything. And the subscriptions. I appreciate it greatly. I really do. Hopefully we can get to 400K on YouTube soon. And, well, Twitch, hopefully we can make it to 1,000 and Kick 100. I just got on there. So if you are on Kick, go and Kick. Okay, let's get back to the video. Whack a shrimp on the Barbie. I do want to come to India. Yes, 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 I do. Trust me, I do. I would love to come to India. I really do. Professional streamer. Well, yeah, professional chef turned YouTuber streamer. The onion blades don't fit the dish.
You take
Vegetable.
attempting to cut 1-inch cubes. Could we do it? I don't know. Life
Peel it first.
doesn't work out.
Do you like the skins on?
Do not like the skins on.
Who is this guy? This guy no common sense, and he cook for his girlfriend.
I tried it on my girlfriend actually.
I feel bad for his girlfriend now. She just getting diarrhea all day.
I like to use
Yeah, you think that's a sorry children, no?
Sorry, children.
You should have put it in. He should have. No, to answer your question, I've never been to South Asia. Never. I've never been to Asia. The furthest east I've been has been to Greece. And Greece is not Asia. Greece is still Europe. So I've never been. I want to go. I want to go to Istanbul. I want to go. Sorry about that. I'll lower the audio. Yeah. I apologize. The audio's a little loud on a few of these things. Just 1 minute. There we go. Okay, I think I fixed it. Chef, can you please do Indian Chinese cuisine? Yeah, no, I can. Indo-Chinese cuisine. I think Chef Ranveer made he's made a few like Indo-Chinese Indian recipes. So maybe we can see one of those. Definitely. No, I've never been to Korea, especially not the north. No. I want to go to Japan. I really want to go to Japan. Yeah, I love Japanese cuisine. I love sushi. Well, sashimi as well as sushi and everything. But, you know, who knows? Maybe one day. And Australia. I have friends in Australia. I have friends in New Zealand. I have friends in a lot of places still working. Tu especialidad en la cocina. My specialty in the kitchen? Ooh, that's hard to say. Well, if you were to ask me about 10 years ago, I would have said more Southwestern modern British. But now, after me working in France and after being in Spain for so long, I'd have to add French cuisine as well as Spanish cuisine to that. And I know Italian. I mean, I don't know Italian as much as an Italian chef, but Italian cuisine is very, 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 very popular in the West. And Spanish is becoming more popular, you know, as the years go by. Everybody loves tapas. Tapas are great, yeah? So, who knows? Modern British cuisine. British cuisine itself is like, no, just no. Ooh, that's bad. Modern British cuisine. Modern British cuisine's a lot better. But old British cuisine, just with like fish and chips, it's just fish and chips and mushy peas. It gets boring after a while. I mean, who wants to be eating fish and chips constantly? Like, really? And even that, you can get eel in some places, yeah? Fried eel. Welcome, everybody. Hi. Oh, thank you. Wow, the chat's going crazy. I've never seen chat. I'm going to have to toggle the slow chat so I can read some of this. Oh, boy. Oh, they did a pub. They did. They just did a pub version. Okay. Oh, I may take a look at that. Maybe we can review it live, huh? What's your favorite British celebrity besides Jamie? I like Gordon. Paul Bocuse passed away a few years ago. If anybody, doesn't know who Paul Bocuse was, very, very, very famous French chef, very well known in Lyon. My dad at a time was also quite popular in the 90s, but he didn't get that famous. Who else? Well, I'd have to say Gordon, as well as Marco Pierre White. Yeah. And Jamie, I do like Jamie, okay? I like Jamie. I grew up with Jamie. I watched Jamie. It's just that up until the moment that I watched the first Uncle Roger video, I never really knew how bad some of his recipes were. In the kitchen in London especially, we all made fun of Jamie. Everybody made fun. You know, Jamie's Little Italy. I mean, we'd get his towels sometimes when they'd mess up the order because we used to get his laundry. So you can say that, you know, everyone knew a little bit about Jamie. It's just that up until the moment that Uncle Roger made that reaction video, oof, I think the sentiment turned, huh? It really turns. Not just that, but he had a paella incident a few years before that, where he made a chorizo paella, chorizo. And I remade that video, and that paella tastes more like fried rice. It's the weirdest thing. It tastes like chorizo fried rice. It's tasty, but it tastes like fried rice. It doesn't taste like a paella. So, I don't know. Yeah, Marco Pierre White, he is a home cook now. He retired. Yeah. Uncle Roger has turned a lot. It's true. He has turned him into a punching bag. I know. And he's never responded. That's the other thing. Jamie's never responded to Uncle Roger. It's a shame too. It really is. Like me, I'll tell you right now, I'd watch him. I'd watch Jamie and Uncle Roger live. Oh, I'd pay for it. I don't care. I'd pay for it. I'd paid to be there. If I could, I would pay to be there. And I'm sure many of you would as well. Yeah, we do need an Uncle Roger collab. Hey, if anybody has Uncle Roger on speed dial, anybody, if you could do me a favor, let's make this collab with Uncle Roger happen. Because his agency is a little hard to get a hold of, huh?
These smaller baby potatoes because I can leave them whole.
For biryani, Uncle Roger only use potato if you're making vegetarian biryani. If you got meat in your biryani, then you don't need potato. Otherwise, it's too much shit in there, too much clutter. We need to Marie Kondo your biryani. Throw out all the stuff that don't bring you joy, like potato. Just let the rice shine.
Now the tomato. Is there any skin I should peel on this before I move any further? I'm gonna make this into cubes.
I'll do the onions.
Onion good?
I can already feel these onions are strong. So as you can see, I want to do them nice and thin. We're gonna peel the carrots.
Carrot? No. Again, carrot okay if you're making vegetarian biryani. Stop putting vegetable in everything. Western people, you put carrot and see there, you're putting pea also. Just stop. No need vegetable. Vegetable tastes like sad.
They're putting carrot in biryani. I didn't remember that. They put the carrot in the biryani. And they're making a lamb biryani. Anybody that's like an Indian chef or anybody that makes biryani for a living, please tell me, write in the comments, do you add carrot to your recipe or not? Like if you're not making a vegetarian one, if you're making like, you know, a lamb biryani, do you add carrots? Yeah, it needs chili jam. Hey, Jamie made a video, of, get this, he made a video of leftover lamb biryani. I reviewed it. Go watch it. It's a recent video, not that old. He put chili jam in it. And it's not like he just put a little dab. No. He got a nice spoonful, and put that in there. I don't know why he had so much to it. And it's not just with the biryani. He added it to the, let's see, what did he add it to? The butter chicken. He added it to the mac and cheese. He added it to the curry. What else? I'm sure he adds it in his eggs. It could go good with the eggs, though. Types of Syrian potatoes, never carrots. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. There's some questionable ingredients in Jamie's biryani. A few questionable ones. Well, actually everything that he put in that recipe was questionable. Maybe we should have reviewed that one instead of this one. It's entertaining, I have to admit. Okay. Don't know. Yeah, if anybody doesn't know, like like unlike a normal video where I can show you the products and I can explain a little better, I have to try to do this the best I can here because this is a live and I don't have all the gadgets at my fingertips. So the type of chili jam that Jamie used was a good chili jam. Is very tasty, but it is super sweet, but super sweet. Like in 100 grams, yeah, more than 51 grams of 100 grams of that product is sugar. That is how sweet it is. So when Jamie starts putting like tablespoon in, I mean, it's not going to drastically affect the flavor if you just put a little in. But the point is, why put it in there? I mean, if you're going to add something, you add it for a reason. You don't just add it for the sake of adding it. Not to mention that it's not the cheapest condiment. You put it in everything. And it's like one more ingredient. So if you have a simple ingredient or a simple recipe, why put it in there? You don't need to put it in there. Leave it. Anda. Come on. Binga. Yeah, true, huh? No, true. It with that amount of sugar, it is an enormous amount of sugar. And I don't eat a lot of sugar. I really don't. So when I add I'll add a little bit of sugar if I have to, but I don't want a tablespoon of sugar in my biryani or in my butter chicken. I don't. And if I have to use anything, I like Chef Ranveer's recipe for butter chicken. We made his recipe, and it's actually really good. Can take off the glasses. Yeah, I know, take them off, but then it's a little difficult to read the chat. So I don't have contacts on right now. No. Give me 1 second. Fantastic. Everyone's doing okay though, no? Hey guys. Everyone happy on Twitch? And everybody on Kick as well. How are you doing? Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, one day I'll make a kitchen tour. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely. Yeah, we can one day you'll get a kitchen tour. One day, or maybe what I'll do, I don't know if to do it live or if to do a pre-recorded video. Because I have to clean. The kitchen's a little messy right now with all the animals because the cats pour water all over the floor constantly. It's annoying. So, yeah, and then, you have footprints everywhere. We'll do it. I'm just trying to think. We can do a live or we can do a recorded. I have a lot of stuff in the kitchen. A lot of stuff in the drawers. What color are my eyes? That's a little actually difficult. Well, my eyes are blue, but some people say one is a little greener than the other. How old am I? I just had my birthday in May. So I turned 36. Sadly. I don't think I'm 36. I don't feel it. I don't act it either. So I think my birth certificate's wrong. Honestly. I really do. Yeah. Oh, thank you, huh? I'm not using any filter either. I mean, I have my camera 4K. No filters. Nothing. Oh, you're turning 37 next week. Oh, happy birthday. I look 19. Oh, thank you, huh? That's a good thing. I'll show you the cats. Maybe not right now because they'll get a little angry if I disturb them, but I'll show you the cats. I think, what was it? My last video? Well, my last cooking video. I think it was the pizza. Simba was in the video. So if you want to see Simba, my cat, take a look at that video. He's in it a couple times. Damn, you look younger than me and I'm 29. Not to worry, yeah? And I've worked a lot. I started working professionally when I was 14 with my dad. We were working like 18-hour days. That was a lot of work back then, huh? 14 years old, yeah. And I got the You know, I did get paid after a while, but in the beginning, no. Because, you know, it's like you're living at home for free, so you have to make do, you have to earn it. So, you know, you gotta work. You can cook your cat and breakfast. No, I didn't cook my cat. No, 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 no. That's not this type of video, yeah? It was a pizza video. It's not a cat pizza. It's just a pizza. So, no, no, I don't make the cat's food. Oh, my goodness, no. No, it's too much work with the kitties. They have wet and dry food. They have to have both because here we have a lot of like bugs. So if I leave wet food out, it dries out too quickly. And we also get ants, and I don't want to get cockroaches because in Spain, if anybody is not familiar, yeah, with the climate here, in summer, you get so many cockroaches. They're everywhere on the streets. It's not nice. It isn't.
The reason I'm cutting it like
Cutting so awkward.
I think it's pretty.
You forgot to peel skin again. American man all circumcised. So this guy can peel his thick skin, but he can't peel his carrot skin. Haiyaa. What the logic? What the logic? Can we just fire this level 1 guy? Newborn baby cook better than him.
I'm gonna place some ghee.
Ghee, correct?
So normally, yeah, when you peel, normally when you cut carrots, you need to peel them. I mean, if you don't want to peel them, that's fine, but you need to peel the carrots, yeah? Like, it's a must. It's just, I mean, it's fine as well if you want to eat the carrot skin. It's good for you. You just need to clean it, you know? Your brother, what? Lack of sorry children is disturbing? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Where is that?
Sorry, children.
Better? No? Oh, really? Well, thank you. Yeah. I prefer to look younger. I think it's a good thing. I like it. I embrace it. Yeah. I want to live longer. You don't peel the skin. No, I mean, it's a good thing to peel the skin, but you don't have to. So if, for instance, let's say that you're going to be making some French fries at home, you don't need to peel the skin. You can eat potato skin. It's just that you need to make sure that the skin is clean because you don't want to be eating dirt. Some people like dirt, I know, but I'm not one of them. And when you start working over here in a Western kitchen, especially in like Michelin star, unless they want to save the skin and use it as some sort of texture and a thing that they're going to fry, they will peel. Yeah, not in many fine dining places, they peel everything. Bloody hell, I was peeling grapes in London. Try peeling grapes after you cut your fingernails. It isn't easy. And you can't really do it with gloves because, you know, it's either that or you have to get your knife, your paring knife, and you have to peel them gently. And it's so easy to pop the grape. So you have to be very delicate. No, I don't have, I honestly don't do much of a like skincare routine. I shave, I clean my face, but half of it's genetics, I'm sure. Then again, I don't eat a lot of sugar. I try to eat healthy. I mean, in the US, I was eating a lot of organic food. Here, it's a little more difficult. Yeah, peeling grapes, yeah. Yeah. Peel grapes, yeah. If you thought there's a form of torture in the kitchen that they haven't invented, oh, trust me, they have, yeah? And when you have to peel grapes, and you have to peel like, I don't know, 1,000 of them before service, you're kind of screwed. You have to be quick. How long have I been cooking for? All right, well, it's a little hard to say. Since I was 14 and I'm 36 now. So I took a few years off when I was 18. I started piping. I was competing around the Northwest. I took about 3 years off. So not quite so many years, but I was also cooking then as well. I wasn't cooking full time, but I was still cooking. Yeah, welcome everybody. Yeah, I see that we got a few new people, huh? Welcome. Piping? Piping. Sorry, when I mean piping, I don't mean piping as in plumber. I mean piping as in bagpipes. Bagpiping. So if you hear the term piping around the musicians, it's your bagpiper. You know, Scots, bagpipes, the gaita, yeah, the kilt. Yeah, well, multi-talented. Yeah, no, I've done quite a bit. This is actually, if we're going to include everything, this is like the fourth or the fifth computer that I've also built. So, I grew up in the US, so you have to be handy with things. Good morning, everybody. Straight from Scotland, eh? No, yeah. I have friends in Scotland. I have a lot of friends. I'm Scottish. I haven't been to Scotland. Every year, everybody goes to the World Pipe Band competitions in Glasgow, and I never got to go. Oof, that's hard to say. French or Asian food? It's hard, eh? I can't pick a cuisine. I mean, I could ask the same question for all of you, and maybe I'll make a poll for this. But it's very, very difficult to like try to pick one type of cuisine that I can eat constantly because I get bored. Like, I love pizza. I love it. I can eat pizza all the time. But after a while, I get bored with it. So I need something else. I love fried rice. But then I get bored if I eat it too much. So, hard to say. Ooh, you're barbecuing tonight. Nice. Very nice. I need to get a barbecue. It's the perfect weather for it, by the way. I mean, if you saw like how nice it is outside, you'd be at the beach right now. It's beautiful. Instead, I'm here streaming. Specifications for my PC. Oof. Off the top of my head. Let's see. Was it AMD Ryzen 9 7950X? My GPU is an NVIDIA 3090 Ti. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM, DDR5. I'm running a 1000-watt power bank. And I have like 10 fans on my PC. So, hey, welcome everybody from Trinidad and Tobago. Wow, everybody. I have everyone from all around the world right now. Are you coming to LA soon? Yeah, I'd like to go to LA. I really would, but I don't know. I'd like to see Uncle Roger. I'd have to go to I need to fly to LA and do a collab with him. And wait one moment. But I don't know. It's a long trip. If I do come to LA, I'll have to go up to Washington to see my mom and friends. I would need to go to New York as well to see Brian and do a collab with Chef Brian because I don't think he's going to be coming to Spain. Where else? I'll probably go to Florida too if I can get a collab with Guga or somebody else. I mean, I'd travel. Yes. And I've been to everywhere. I used to live in LA when I was a kid, but it's been a long time since I've been to LA. Oof. I think the last time I was in LA, I was 14. Over 20 years ago. Yeah, we need a Chef Brian collab. You know what? I want to come to Texas. I would love to do a collab with like Brian. Well, Brian. Who else is in Texas? Joshua. Joshua's in Texas. I would love to do a collab with Joshua, and I'd love to go to Texas. I have family in Texas, so I don't know. If I move back to the U.S., maybe I'll move to Texas. Hard to say. I used to live in Arizona for a long time, but I've lived everywhere. I've lived in Arizona, California, New Mexico, Virginia, Hawaii. Hawaii is nice. Hawaii is really nice. Thank you for subbing, everybody. Cowboy Kent. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about Cowboy Kent. I need to collab with him. I'll try to write to Cowboy Kent, see if I get a reply. I'd like to collab with him.
My pot. Add garam masala,
Garam masala good.
chili powder,
Chili powder good.
clove,
Good.
star anise, Indian bay leaf,
Good.
cumin seeds.
You want cumin powder, not cumin seed.
Turn this down a touch.
All correct so far?
Ginger garlic paste. My lamb.
Miss Danielle pre-cooking the meat first. Okay, good.
Add my rose water
Good.
and screw pine water. I'm gonna go ahead and let this simmer for about an hour until the lamb is nice and tender. Now I'm gonna make my saffron milk. I'm gonna add my rose water first,
Rose water again.
and then my
Your whole dish can... You making biryani, not perfume. No need so much rose water.
All right. I'm sorry. I'll answer a question now. The chat's going fast and I'm playing the video. I was in Hawaii, yeah, answering the Hawaii comment. I used to live in Kona, so Kalua Kona on the Big Island. I helped my dad open a restaurant there. What was that? What year was that? I think that was 2007, if I'm not mistaken. And then I had friends on like the main island on Hawaii, in Oahu. But no, I like Hawaii. Hawaii's beautiful. If anybody has a chance to go to Hawaii, you need to go. It is beautiful. Kauai is more rural. Oahu is the capital, so it's all military and it's still beautiful. There's a lot of surfing on Oahu, like a lot. And then when you get to the Big Island, the Big Island is the Big Island. It's enormous, and it's actually an enormous volcano. If I'm not mistaken, it's the largest mountain in the world, even taller than Everest if you measure it from the sea floor, not from like sea level. So if you measure from sea level, Everest is the tallest. But if you measure from the ground floor, that's the tallest. I'll do more live streams. I know, I'm thinking the same thing. I need to do more live streams because everyone's so excited to ask me questions, and this isn't a Q&A video. But I can make it a little bit of Q&A. It's not a problem. Everyone's so creative, I know. Yeah, no. Yeah, I know I need to make a schedule. I know. Game streaming. Oof, hard to say. My schedule is so messed up right now. I mean, tomorrow I have to go to a birthday party and then everything else. Nightbot. Oh, I'm sorry about Nightbot. Nightbot's acting up. It's a bad Nightbot. I'll try to I'll try to do something with it. But in any case, Hawaii is beautiful. It's a volcano. Okay, so when you're on the Big Island, it's not the same thing like being near Etna or being near Vesuvius in Italy. It's not the same thing. The magma, I had a friend that was a volcanologist, and he was explaining to me, and I've read it as well, but the type of magma is different. There's actually more gas in the type of magma. It's more explosive in the volcanoes with Vesuvius and Etna because they're connected. So the type of magma has more gases and it's more liquidy. The type of magma in Hawaii is dense, so it's slow. So you'll be able to see videos on TikTok, on YouTube, everywhere, of where there are like these magma lava flows just cutting off roads. Like you'll see it. They take out roads and houses, but they're very, very slow. It's not like explosive magma where it's a volcano and it's like Pompeii. It's not like that. It's more like you're watching a slow train wreck or paint dry, but you still need to get out. It's still dangerous. But when you fly into the Big Island, when you land in Kona at the airport, I used to call it the Black Prairie because it's just the lunar like landscape. It is just, I've never seen any, that's a lie. I have seen a place like that. Lanzarote in Spain, in the Canary Islands. Everything is just black prairie. It is just magma. It's black, it's volcanic. So you'll see this for miles and miles and miles and miles. And it is the strangest thing. And the other weird thing that you'll see as well when you go to Hawaii, on the north part of the island, I'm trying to remember now, I forget the name of it, but on the north part of the island, you'll see these mountains that are quite distinct. Yeah, they're little hills. Some of them will reach more than 100 feet. And it's actually pockets of where magma has, I guess, I'm not a volcanologist, so don't quote me on this, but magma has just risen and the ground didn't pop. So kind of like a pimple that didn't pop. Yeah, so kind of like that. It is super, super, super strange. Everything is different in Hawaii. The birds have mutated, so they're different. The crows are different. It's beautiful. You have to go if you have a chance. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I want to go to Iceland. I haven't been to Iceland. I want to go. But there used to be on the Big Island a green beach, and that beach I think is gone. So on the Big Island, there used to be black beaches, white sand beaches, and also a green sand beach. And I believe the green sand beach was green due to the algae, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, again, don't quote me on this. I heard this like 10 years ago. Thank you for the subs, everybody. Thank you. Oh, you're going to bed. Not a problem, huh? You've been up 4 days? Ooh. No, not a problem, huh? Take care. Yeah, no, it is, though. It is. It definitely is a place that you need to visit. And it is fun. One moment. Just checking everything. Okay. All right. You just woke up? Well, good morning. Yeah, it's about 6 p.m. my time. Yeah. Now it's early East Coast or West Coast, isn't it? Demon Pele. Oh, yeah. That's right. They do. They still worship Pele, the goddess of the volcano in Hawaii. Oh, thank you. Well, if I come to Texas, I'll keep that in mind. I need to go to Texas.
A nice little stir.
What?
Sit.
Don't stir with your finger. Uncle Roger don't want your COVID. I think she just started a new variant.
We can move on to our Freekah.
No.
Part of this wonderful broth,
Freekah, no.
very flavorful, to par cook our Freekah. To par cook our Freekah.
Don't par cook your freaker. How about try par throw it out? How about that?
Pinch of salt. And my Freekah. We're only par cooking this, right? The Freekah has now come to a boil. So perfect. I'm just gonna strain this.
Oh.
My Freekah's par cooked, so now we can.
Oh, you want to eat that? Listen, nephew, you tell me, you want to eat that shit? Biryani, it's so beautiful rice with meat, everything so beautiful. And then you have this bullshit grain. Where got appetizing? This look like shit you feed chicken. It look like hospital food. People in prison gonna ask to send this shit back. Uncle Roger's so disappointed in niece Danielle. Let's hope the Indian niece do better.
If you look at the biryani, it honestly, well, we don't see it right now and I can't go back because this isn't a recorded video, but in any case, if you look at the biryani, or the Freekah, I should say, it kind of looks like barley. I mean, honestly, you can make a barley risotto, you can make something nice like that, but Freekah in biryani, why be different? It doesn't have the same flavor. Welcome from Ohio. Hey everybody. Probably spelling it wrong. Oh, that's okay. I remember talking about my cats. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your cat passed away. I know, it's not easy. Yeah, I've lost a lot of animals growing up. I've had about 5 dogs and about 3 cats. The cats, 2 of them were outdoor cats. And let's just say that we had coyotes in the area. So, bye-bye kitties. True, it's just another type of grain. I mean, it is. The only difference is you need to keep in mind is the texture and the flavor. So if the texture and the flavor isn't, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. It can. It doesn't mean that it can't. Some people, for instance, this is true with everything. Yeah, it's all personal preference at the end when it comes down to it. If you give somebody like a very perfect, beautiful risotto, like perfect, it's delicious, it's not dry, and you give this to 2 people, one person can say it's disgusting, they don't like it, and the other person will fall in love with it. It's just personal preference. And even with the videos, even with my videos, at the end of the day, I get people that tell me 2 completely separate things, and it's amazing. I get somebody saying that, oh, that was a wonderful review, you did great, and then another person saying, oh no, you were so mean and horrible. Mean? I didn't try to be mean. I'm trying not to be mean, yeah? So it's really subjective when it comes down to it. Food, on the other hand, some people have some very opinionated, let's put it that way, opinions about food. Like, people are really, 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 really opinionated about food. Very. Oh, thank you, Blue Flower thing. I try to make my videos entertaining. I do. What's my most hated recipe from Jamie? Well, okay, let me put it this way. The recipe that I don't like the most from Jamie, I would have to say is, ooh, what is it actually? Let me think. His butter chicken was bad. I mean, I remade that. That was like trash. Yeah. Like I literally had to pick the chicken out and throw the sauce away. And I washed the chicken off to reuse it for another like butter chicken. That's how bad it is. Bye everyone. It's 2:15 a.m. Oh, that's okay. Go to sleep. We'll catch you next time. But the butter chicken was bad. His biryani, I haven't tasted his biryani, so maybe it was bad. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to make it, I'll tell you that. And if I do make it, I'll probably say it's pretty bad. But to say what was Jamie's worst recipe, that's hard. I mean, there are different levels of bad. So I think what we should say is on a level of 1 to 10, what was the worst? That would be better because none of them I liked. The only one that I did like, and I do like, is his carbonara, which if you haven't tried his carbonara recipe, you should try it because it is a good recipe. It's not bad. But, oh, the pho. Oh, yeah, the pho. Yeah. That one's a little different. That one is. The vegan lasagna. Oh, that's right. You know what? You have a good point there. Yeah, I remade that vegan lasagna. If anybody wants to see that video, you can see my face at the end of the video. I wasn't happy. Actually, to tell you the truth, Jamie's eggs, his like scrambled eggs, they're pretty tasty. He has a very simple recipe. And his grilled cheese, you're right. No, his grilled cheese, very true. The grilled cheese was actually really good. Yeah. He made a grilled cheese, if I remember correctly, it was with brioche. It was tasty. It was. I mean, to make a grilled cheese, at the end of the day, it's just bread and melted cheese. So it's heavily dependent, unless you're making the cheese or you pick a really bad one. It's very, very easy to make a grilled cheese. It has to be, I mean, you just have to either have bad luck or you just can't cook for you know what. If you can't make a grilled cheese, it's not easy to mess up a grilled cheese. It's like the easiest thing. It's harder to change a tire than it is to make a grilled cheese. We'll put it that way, okay? And I've done both. So I've changed a couple of tires actually. That's you put mango chutney. I learned how to come. See, Noel. Ah, yeah. Oh, you know what? Well, I'm sure that recipe is good. I'm sure it is. Let's see. Oh, I haven't set a category for Twitch. Let me see. Apologize. I don't think I can do that live. No? Or I can. Can I? One second. I apologize, everyone. Let me just set a category. I think it's set. I think I set the category. But I think it's set. It's set, no? Yeah, it's set now? Okay, good. All right, good. In OBS, it's a little difficult to try to like manage everything because OBS is a little, well, OBS with, what is it? Stream Elements SE. It works, but it's still a little funky. So just trying to make everything work. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Hey, everybody. So if anybody doesn't know this, I'm actually streaming to Twitch. Or not, sorry. Well, I'm streaming to Twitch, but I'm streaming to YouTube twice. And if you're wondering how that is, I'm actually streaming to YouTube in shorts, so you can see this live. Yeah, we're live, huh? We're live. This is live, and apparently everybody's taking the chance to ask me questions on cooking.
Cinnamon,
Okay?
Bay leaves are in.
Please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. Wait, what?
The rice for about a minute.
Think now you stir frying the rice. Is she trying to make fried rice now? Haiyaa.
So I have half the rice at the bottom, creating the base layer. Here's another fun ingredient, dried plums.
Plum? What? Plum in biryani?
Here's another fun ingredient, dried plums.
Plum? Put ingredient in there because it's correct. Don't put ingredient because it's fun. You know what else is fun? Cocaine. But Uncle Roger, don't put that shit in my fried rice unless I'm cooking for Nigella Lawson. Everybody messing up.
Naughty, naughty Uncle Roger. Sorry guys, I'm just reading some comments real quick. Welcome everybody. Yeah, welcome to everything. Yeah, welcome. We're live. I'm on everything. So, you know, if anybody is on Twitch, thank you for the sub, Chewy. If anybody's on Twitch, please go over to Twitch and make sure to follow me. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you're subbed or if you have Prime, I think it's free if you have Prime to sub, I think. I don't know because I'm new to all this. In any case, if anybody's on Kick as well, be sure to go over there. And of course, YouTube. YouTube's the main account. The weather. The weather right now is beautiful. It's a beautiful 30 degrees Celsius. Sunny as it can be. There's no clouds in the sky. And you know what? At the end of the day, I didn't go to the beach today. Thank you for the sub, Joey. Oof, how do I stay cool? I'll tell you right now. My PC is like a engine. It's like having an oven in here. It gets hot. So I have a fan on me right now. So if anybody is listening to a noise, it's the fan. But I tried to position it in a way that doesn't allow, you know, this. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for the tip, Megatron. I know. And in any case, today we're trying to get everything to work, yeah, on all the other streams. Let's see, what's for dinner, chef? Oh, I made a green curry last night. So I made a video on it. It's the same green curry recipe, by the way, if anybody's wondering. It's a tasty recipe. Very tasty. Oh, you live in Tucson? Ah, I used to live in Tucson for a long time. Oh, thank you, Chris, for the sub and for the super chat. Thank you. My opinion on Adam Ragusa? Adam's Adam. I mean, Adam has some good recipes. But some of his other recipes, we reviewed a few of them. They're a little strange, yeah? Some of them. Not all of them are, yeah. It's like, have you ever invented any dishes that nobody else makes? Have I ever invented a dish? No, that nobody else makes? Oh, I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, I have a lot of recipes on my YouTube channel, so maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. It is. But have I ever tried South Indian food? Maybe. Maybe I have. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Maybe I have. I've had a lot of Indian food, though. A lot. Yeah, it is hot. I mean, seriously, right now, it's getting a little warm in this room, like by a lot. Yeah, I've tried pad thai and pho. I've tried both. I haven't had it for a while, but I like them. Again, though, I mean, if it's made well, I've had others that weren't made that well. Who is the worst cook I've ever watched? Oh, that's easy. Jackie Boy. Yeah, Jackie, definitely. Right. Do I boil steak in mayonnaise? No, I don't boil steak in mayonnaise. No. That's not good. No. Jamie. Kay, no, Kay's not the worst. I think she fakes it. Yeah? I really think she fakes. I'm sure she fakes.
Downside to using Freekah,
The downside is that it's wrong.
unlike basmati, is since basmati is white, you can really see the strands of the saffron. Because I'm using Freekah, it's not gonna have that dynamic, bright color that kind of comes through.
So you think the problem with Freekah is the color?
Add in some more curry. Before we put half a teaspoon, so now we put another half a teaspoon. We're gonna mix it up.
Ah, nephew Steven, that looked like really nice risotto. Too bad this video about biryani.
So me?
Oh my goodness. It looks so mushy. Oh boy. This is what happens when you add too much liquid to it. You don't want that, huh? And just the sound of it. It sounds like mushy rice. Yeah, if anybody hasn't seen Jack's cooking, oof, you should, huh? It's pretty tough to watch. Definitely. His chicken video, I think, is probably one of the worst. Although, he made a lasagna not that long ago, and I made a video on it. I made a video on the chicken, too. But, yeah, live stream today. Yeah, live. Well, I've been announcing it everywhere. So, if you haven't seen it, then I need to announce it, obviously, more. Yeah, definitely. It's too wet. See. Welcome, everybody. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it does. It sounds too wet. It's just mushy rice. Jack is the king of salmonella. Yeah, he is. I mean, we reviewed Asmongold's pizza the other day, and when we reviewed his steak, it wasn't that bad. I mean, obviously, if somebody doesn't cook all the time, I understand that. It's not an issue. But the steak was okay. The pizza, I was a little surprised when he pulled out a pre-made, frozen pizza. Yeah, Jack is tough to watch. He really is. No, I'm okay. Asmon's kitchen is just involving roasting rash. Asmon's kitchen, though. I mean, I'm sure that this was an old video and everything, but my goodness, dirty. There's oven cleaner or the glass top cleaner right next to all the food that he's cooking and everything. It's not that the pizza I'm saying is bad. It's just that if you're making a cooking video on a pizza, and you it's a frozen pizza and you make a video out of it, recipe video. Okay. All right. I mean, it's not a problem. If you want to watch it, that's fine. It's just that I was expecting a little more work there. Yeah, well, the whole house probably needs an overhaul, not just the kitchen. Oh, I'm doing good today. How are you doing out in wild? Maybe, if we can get around to it. Can you review better? Oh, is it? Or you're on both? You're on shorts and everything? No, this isn't my first live ever. I've done lives. It's just that this is my first live in 4 years. So because of that, it's a little... I lack presentation. Oh, thank you. I try. No, this is live. We're live right now. There's just a little bit of a delay with what you type and write to what I see and to what I reply. And because of that, it's a little difficult to try to communicate with everything because, it's just a little challenging to keep up with everything. Yeah, I'm still in Spain. I'm actually in Cambrils right now. How often do you clean behind your stove? Well, I have an induction stove, so super easy to clean behind it. Not only that, but here in Spain, normally when you have a stove, it's not the whole unit like it is in the US where you have to put it in and take it out, where they're a little difficult to clean. Instead, the counter is solid and then they just put the cooktop on top. And my oven is not underneath. My oven is somewhere else. So, so when I actually cook in the oven, all the smoke goes into the rest of the house because it's not near the hood. Smart. My favorite Spanish food? Oof, that's a little hard to say, yeah? I mean, paella is delicious. Tapas. Tapas are nice, like patatas bravas and everything. Croquetas are probably my favorite. Croquetas are probably, and I think they are the most consumed tapa in Spain. It's the most popular. What age did I start cooking? Ooh. I started cooking professionally at 14 with my dad. And thank you. I was raised a little strict by my dad. I started cooking professionally when I was 14. My dad started teaching me how to cook when I was 4.5, 5. So I started using a knife when I was about 5 years old. He put gardening gloves on me. I got a little step stool and I started, chopping very basic things. Yeah. And then by the age of 8, he taught me how to make omelets and breakfast. So my dad he trained me on how to make breakfast for him in the mornings. Clever. My top cuisine is probably French. Well, French, English, hard to say. Spanish definitely. Yeah, Alex, there's one more video coming up with Vincenzo soon. One more. Thank you for the 100 bits, Skinny. And thank you for the subs, everybody. I really do appreciate it. What cut of meat? Ooh, my favorite cut of meat. Okay, I need to do a Q&A video. This is turning more into a Q&A video than it is a reaction video. Okay, this is a complicated question, okay? First off, if we're talking about beef, I, like Gordon, I love beef tenderloin. Here in Spain, it's called solomillo. I love it. It's super tender. Why do I like it? Because it's tender. That's why I like it. It's not tough. You don't have to cook it. It doesn't have a sinew. You don't have bones to deal with. It's super easy to cut, easy to prep, and easy to cook. And it's delicious. If we're going to be talking about just your average everyday, like bird to cook and everything, poultry, obviously chicken, because it's probably the easiest to get. It's the most common. Turkey is super easy to dry out. I like it. It's just not my favorite. But I'll tell you what, quail. Ooh, if you can get some quail, I can get it here because it's like common to eat. Ooh, those little quails. Yum, yum, man. If you cook quail medium, because you can cook it medium, just like a steak, to where it's just nice and rose in the center, it cooks super quickly because the meat is very delicate. It's very small. It's super, super tasty. It's a little gamey. So if you're not used to this, you need to get used to it. But if you make a little bit of demi-glaze, you can take the bones from the quail and cook them as well to reduce it and make a stock and make your own demi-glaze quail stock out of that. It's super, super, super delicious. And of course, here, just so everybody knows, if you visit Spain, expect to see pork. They love pork. Pork is the most common ingredient. Well, one of the most common types of meat here. Rabbit. Oh, I love rabbit too. Rabbit's also very common. And if I'm not mistaken, the Romans named Hispania because it means, I don't know, the land of the rabbits. There are a lot of rabbits here. So if anybody is a historian or anything and they can correct me on this, please do. But I believe it means Hispania, land of the rabbits in English. As Francia or France means land of the Franks. And England's the name, I don't know where it comes from. Maybe the East Angles? Anglicans? I don't know, the Angles? Anglo-Saxons? Something. I haven't tried Brazilian cuisine. No, I'd like to. Wagyu beef. Yeah, no. Hey, if I can get a Wagyu steak, I'll take it. I love it. I boil my spaghetti. No, I don't boil. No. I boil my spaghetti in water. Anglo-Saxon. Yeah, well, originally in England, before the Anglo-Saxons, you had the Celts. The Anglo-Saxons came over from Germany and Saxia, so this is like before Germany and everything. They came over to England many centuries before the Vikings. And then the Vikings also came over to England, and they were more Scandinavians and everything. So it's a melting pot. I mean, all of Europe is a melting pot. Yeah, I know Vincenzo's in Italy. I need to see Vincenzo. I want to do a collab with him. Maybe. Balkan and Middle Eastern. I have tried Middle Eastern cuisine. Oh, definitely, I have. I love it too. I used to work with a few Arab chefs. They made some delicious food, huh? And baba ganoush and everything else. Yum, yum. Yeah, I'm live.
Making a fairly stiff dough.
Though, this look promising.
Water, half the jar.
She gonna make a seal for her pot.
Able to get your hands dirty. This is an old ancient trick. If you want it
Good.
long enough.
That's what all the aunties say. And it's definitely long enough. Hello, aunties.
So now I am
I didn't even need to do it. Yeah. Dirty Uncle Roger. So what she's doing right now is basically making a glue that's going to seal the top of the... What is she using? She's using a casserole dish. She's using a Dutch oven. So it's going to seal the top. So that way all the steam is trapped. What she's using right now, I don't know what type of like Dutch oven it is, but in any case, normally they work really well at keeping the steam in. But if you want to go a little, the extra mile, this will work. Yeah, someone needs to give Uncle Roger a cold shower. True. Yes, true. Well, I just got married recently. I have Shiny Bottle. I've reacted to this before from, 3 years ago. The reason why we're doing this today is because I had a feeling that this was going to turn into a little bit of a Q&A video instead of just a reaction video. And maybe, it's one of those videos that I knew that it was just going to be this type of video. So that's why I picked it. Oh, I'd love to do a collab with Andy Cooks. I really would. No, I'm not married. No, not yet. No, not yet. But I would like to do a... Now, Uncle Roger is getting married, I think. Or he was married. Uncle Roger, if I'm not mistaken. He was married recently, no? Yeah, no, I didn't get married. Uncle Roger, I think, did. Not me. Him. Hey, everybody.
am creating the seal,
Seal good?
which
Traditional method. Simulating Indian dum.
traps the steam and all the flavor. Seal shut. Now I give this about 45 minutes.
45 minutes too long. Your rice already pre-cooked. And then you stir fry the rice some more. And then another 45 minutes. Your rice gonna be porridge. See, here the problem with making biryani like this. The rice have to cook at same time as the prawn. It's very tricky, very hard to get right unless you super experienced.
So our biryani is done. Now I'm letting it rest for about
Just to answer some of your questions, because I know that a lot of you are answering. This is not a one-time thing. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to do this more often. I don't know how often. So if all of you would like to see this, maybe, I don't know, next week again, I don't know, maybe Monday, Tuesday, I don't know. I'll pick a date. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do another video, maybe twice a week. Who knows? I don't know. I have to see how I can balance this with my editing and with posting, because if I post twice a week, plus shorts almost daily, plus everything, and then I go live, it's like a lot of work. Like a lot. And I mean, on the one hand, it's easier to do live, but I can get the way that I'm making my content right now, I've gotten so good with editing that, I like editing. I like posting normally. So I'm trying to do both. I'd love to do a collab with Brian and Vincenzo. Definitely. Yeah, I know. The rice is going to be bubblegum. I don't remember it being that bad. Her rice. I don't remember it being bad. Steven's, though, his was bad. His was bad. Very bad. Yeah. Well, no, I have a culinary course. It's not that expensive either. But, bloody hell. I think that these people need my culinary course. It's easy. Yeah. Super, super, super easy to, like, cook this. It's not difficult. I don't know why everybody makes everything so difficult when you cook. I don't know. One moment. Okay. How's everybody doing though? Good? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Leia. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. I brine? Yeah, well, it depends on what I'm cooking. So if I brine my chicken, I do it because, what do I say? How do I say this? I brine the chicken. If I'm going to make a roasted turkey, I brine it. If I'm going to be making, say, curry, or I'm going to be making like something to do with, say, I don't know, butter chicken or anything, I may marinate my chicken, so I don't brine it. It depends. When you have like 10, 15 minutes that you just want to, 10, 15 minutes, when you have just a little bit of time, yeah, and you need to make something quick, normally I don't do it. I'll be honest. Normally I don't. Why does bro live in Spain? Originally, I wanted to get out of the rain in Seattle. So, that's it. Do you have any other job besides YouTube? Oof, right now, doing this full time. My goodness. I honestly didn't think it was this difficult, to start social media in the beginning. I honestly didn't believe it. I mean, I came from an industry working like 100+ hours a week. Physically working, busting your ass, running and everything. It's just, I did not expect social media to be so complicated. And not only that, but the algorithms change all the time. So you constantly have to keep up with it. It's ridiculously busy. Oh, thank you for the €5. What is the best way to velvet meat? Well, this is the interesting thing. Now, I don't velvet my meat. Now, I've seen chefs use baking soda to velvet. I've seen others marinate it in other ways. And I don't do it. It's not common in French cuisine. This is more, I would say, Asian. And I'm not an expert on every single type of cuisine, so I can't answer all the questions, even though I would like to. But I'll be honest, if you do have a method on velveting and it works, then that's fantastic. Because if not, well, then, you don't want to be adding stuff to your food for no reason, do you? Oh, thank you very much, guys. Velveting meat. Velveting meat is basically tenderizing the meat. So if you're going to be, let's say you're going to be making a stir fry, okay? And you have some beef or pork. Well, if the cut of beef that you're using is a little hard, if you velvet it, it's going to tenderize it. So when you go to cook it, the meat's not going to toughen up. Because what happens when you normally cook beef or pork for too long, it gets super tough. And the other trick though, is to cut it thinner. Normally, when people cut either the beef or pork, they cut along the grain. So if you go to bite it, you're eating across the grain, chewing across the grain. And that can also be another no-no. So when you're cooking, you just need to keep in mind that this is one of those things that even for a seasoned chef, if you're going to be starting in a new type of, well, let's say a new type of cuisine, you need to be open to the idea of trying something else and of, how do I put it? Oh, this is what happens. This is like behind the scenes when I try to find the bloody word. So you need to you'd have to experiment. You have to be open to experimenting, because if not, and you think that you know everything, you're not going to learn. The most important thing in the kitchen is learning. So if you're not open to learning, you're not going to get very far. And this is the one thing. This is why a lot of restaurants will take younger chefs that have almost no experience instead of older chefs that know a thing or two, because they can train them how they want. And because a younger chef, normally, especially if he's eager to learn, he's going to be saying, yes, chef, and how do I make this? Instead of saying, well, I know how to do that. That's not how I did it in my last place, or that's not how we do it, or anything like that. So because of that, you know, it's just one of those things. I mean, me personally, I've always had this philosophy that I want to learn. So if I can learn something from somebody, even if I'm not making a lot of money and working in a place, but I learn, to me, that is more important, because I can learn another skill or knowledge that will help me later on in life. Now, that doesn't happen all the time, but if you want to learn on how to make pasta, or you want to learn how to make pizza, it helps. You're welcome. Sorry, it was a bit of a long explanation, yeah? I'm not used to doing live videos and interacting, so sometimes I do mess up speaking, because I've gotten very good with the editing, huh? It seems almost as if I never mess up anymore. Oh, I mess up. I have so many bloopers. I cut all of them out. Now I really want to say Asian cuisine. I have another Asian. Wait. I have another Asian recipe coming out. Maybe I'll post it this coming week. Yeah, I made it. Maybe next week. Maybe I'll save it for, like, I don't know, July. But in any case, it's a stir fry. It's delicious. Yeah. Hopefully you like it. It's a simple stir fry. Okay, it's simple, but tasty. Good. You know what? Maybe I'll make fresh pasta. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe. I mean, if people want to see an Italian video on how to make pasta, there's like 50 videos on how to make pasta, so I don't know if anybody's going to watch it.
10 minutes. While this is happening, this biryani gets a lot of garnishes.
And what I like to do is just fluff it, mix it, right?
Somebody called the lifeguard a biryani drowning.
Onions on the bottom, we have carrots, and we have the lamb. That looks actually pretty good.
If Pretty could stop lying to people, she's the Amber Heard of cooking.
Cut it. Now for the moment of truth. I have to pry this open. That's how tightly it sealed my pot. Look at that. I think it looks
It looked decent.
Last thing
Not bad.
that I add to this is rose water.
Rose water.
Subtle.
That too much? Just a few drops enough? Don't you pour the whole thing?
Biryani is cooking.
What?
Add in pistachios.
Ooh, that is, I can't zoom in. That looks wet. That looks mushy. Ooh, she cooked that a little too much. Yeah, well, rose water, if anyone's not familiar, rose water is actually used in making like certain dishes. It does look wet. Yeah. No. You're right, it is. Rose water adds fragrance, so some people like it, and some people add this to their ingredients. Well, to their ingredients. Some people add this to the dish. Again, bloopers. Bloody bloopers. I do see the bits, and thank you for the bits. Right now I'm trying to learn how to manage everything little by little, so I'm trying to organize on how everything works, and I don't really know what the bits do. I don't know what they are, so I'll have to figure this out a little bit. Bomba rice? No. Bomba rice. Oh, it's money. Oh, it is. Oh, thank you. Bomba rice is not expensive in Spain. No. You can pick up like a kilo of bomba rice at the grocery store for maybe €1.50, €2. It's cheap. And there are different types of bomba, or different types of that type of rice, not just bomba rice. Max Miller. No, Max Miller has a good channel. You know what? A lot of people have been asking me to review Max Miller. Maybe we'll review him live because that way we'll all be able to learn together instead of me just making a reaction video, not adding any value to it. And then we can have a little discussion because honestly, if I have a video where somebody does such a good job, like Max in his videos, with his research and everything else, I can't add anything to the video or very little. And then it doesn't feel like I put effort into the video. And then, you know, I mean, it may be popular, but I don't know. I like his videos. He does a really good job. No. 2 euros per kilo. Sorry, not 22. No. Bombay rice, 2. Dos. 2 euros. 2 euros. Sí, 1 o 2. Sí, por cada kilo. Sí. Sí. Best way to improve instant ramen? The best way to improve instant ramen is to toss it and go down to the street and buy a ramen from a real ramen shop. That's the best way. Is there a dish I refuse to cook? Yeah, one from Jamie. Name it. Add an egg. Yeah, you can add an egg. You can add a little bit of MSG if you want. But I don't know. I haven't had instant ramen for years. Best way is to make tough meat. Well, to make tough meat softer, there are various ways. You can marinate it. You can velvet it. You can beat the you-know-what out of it. Get a mallet. Yeah. Get some clear film. Put the clear film on top. Thank you, Chewy, for the $2. And smack the you-know-what out of it. Risotto or paella? That's tough because if it's a paella de la montaña, which is like a chicken and rabbit paella, I prefer the paella because the paella I don't have to sit there. If I'm making it too, I don't have to sit there and then make it myself. If it is a risotto that somebody else made, then maybe a risotto that somebody else makes. And me personally, I prefer to have a paella and have like some sangria or a couple beers instead of standing there for 20 minutes making a risotto, stirring the thing, because your arm gets tired after a while. Honestly, I mean, it's great. It is. It's good. They're super delicious and tasty, but you don't put chili jam. No, chili jam. No. Hey, everybody. So no, you don't put chili jam or you don't put any of that in there. No, that's not good. You don't want that in your ramen. Yeah, I know. Well, you know what? Honestly, when you are making risotto, if you have a kid, this is great because you can just get the kid to move the risotto. You can teach him, get a step stool, make him stand there and say, okay, move it every couple seconds, yeah? Just keep an eye on him and then you can do other things. It's fantastic. It's a good reason to have kids and get them to work for you. Better have more than one too. That way they can do other things. Search Dylan Hagen's food. Yeah, well, I can when I'm off. I can search that. Say having Russian man by Johnny Express is great. You know the funny thing though is like here in Spain, there are some really good Indian restaurants, some really good ones, but a lot of the Chinese restaurants there's like hardly any Chinese restaurants, but a lot of the Japanese restaurants are run by the Chinese because Japanese is popular. So when you go into a Japanese restaurant, they speak Chinese. They don't know Japanese, but everything's in Japanese. It's super strange. It's very strange because I'm not used to this. I'm used to being in Hawaii, going to a real Japanese restaurant, having sashimi cut right in front of me for me and made for me. And some of the best. Oh, I miss Hawaii. Oh, so good food in Hawaii. Maria Riviera. Sí. No, I'm from the US. I have worked in England, France, and Spain. So I've worked in 4 countries. I've worked in a lot of different places. I've worked in one of the busiest places in London. I've worked under Jason Atherton, who was a famous Michelin star chef in London. I worked for another Michelin star chef in Lyon in France, and I worked for another Michelin star chef here in Barcelona in Hotel Arts, Antonio Saez, who got the second Michelin star for La Sarte. La Sarte now has 3 stars, and it's one of the more famous restaurants in Barcelona. So Barcelona's great. I mean, if you want good food, Barcelona has good food. If you want really good food, though, just at an average place, then probably go to Madrid, because Madrid has excellent food, but like excellent. Barcelona's good. I'm not saying it's bad, but if you want good in Barcelona, you have to pay. But in Madrid, it's not cheap, by the way, in Madrid. It's still expensive, but it is delicious. When I say, oh, this is another thing. If anybody's wanting to learn how to cook, at some places here, like especially here in Hotel Arts, I had to do a preliminary test. I had to cook 3 plates. I had like 2 hours to get all the ingredients, and I had to make like 3 different plates for my chef. So I did this in Hotel Arts and I passed. I forget what I made. I made sea bass. I made pomme mousseline. I made mashed potatoes. I made sea bass. And then I made a simple, like, what was it? A simple lemon caper sauce with it. And then I made a simple salad, I think, for a starter. And I forget what for the dessert. No. Yeah, no, Madrid is, I mean, you could probably still get bad food in Madrid. It happens. It's like everywhere I get bad food in Italy. But just keep in mind that if you want, like, really good food, it's easy to find. And if anyone's curious on, like, when you're traveling, use the Michelin Guide. Like the Michelin Guide, the car company, the tire company, that's what they started Michelin for, is to show people where to go and eat. So if you have to like travel somewhere and you don't know where to eat, just open the Michelin Guide, look at the app, search restaurants, and put the search in so you don't see like how much the place is, and that's it. Just have a peek, because Michelin, they don't just review Michelin restaurants. They review all the restaurants, and the ones that they think deserve a star, they give to, but they see the other ones as well. Yeah, it's just instinct. No, so, all right, is it worth having a Japanese knife? No. If you're going to be working and you don't have a very big budget, I do not recommend buying a Japanese knife. You don't need one, yeah? If you are going to be working and you're going to be cutting a lot of chives, you're going to be doing a lot of delicate work, then yes, maybe you need to invest in at least one, if not 2. But if you're just starting out and you need some good knives for your kit, I've made knife videos on this, so go and check that out. You can check those videos out. But in any case, I would recommend getting a good like Rustov knife, or maybe even a French knife, or anything. It doesn't matter what brand, what make. It just matters if it's good. If it's good and you like it, that's all that matters.
Rice look a bit overcooked, look a bit mushy. Let me show you. See the rice all clumping together. See? It's sticking to a spoon. Told you you're gonna overcook.
Add in pistachios.
No, not pistachio.
Almonds.
No almond. That's not dessert. Maybe cashew.
We finish it with some of our caramelized onions, fresh cilantro.
This is how you could tell them.
Cilantro, okay.
And to serve the biryani, I have raita,
Raita good?
the yogurt salad.
Correct.
You cannot have biryani without raita.
Correct. Only level 2 needs wrinkle, make biryani. The professional chef needs stand now. Freekah, like, I can't believe it. Freekah, haiyaa. Did you graduate from Jamie Olive Oil Cooking School? You make all the Indian ancestor cry now. Oh, the remaki. Remember, niece and nephew, this just comedy video. Don't go attack anyone. Just laugh.
Meep. And he ended the video. I didn't think it ended like that. But in any case, if you look, and I wish I could do this. I don't know how to go back right now with this, the way that OBS is set up. If you look at her rice or caramelized onions, it looked like they were burnt. They weren't even like cooked well if she burned them. How to know a knife is good? Oof. That's a tough question. Vustos are obscenely overpriced? Not if you're going to be working. I mean, I don't have the most expensive Vustos. I used to have a cheaper brand that they discontinued, and I still use them. I still work with them. But I switched to their classic brand, which they're using, and to be honest, in my hands, the classic is perfect. I love them. It's heavily subjective depending on the knife that you want. So look, all right, long story short, when you go to the best thing to do if you don't know what to do with the knives, yeah, you can watch videos, that's great, but until you actually pick one up, you won't know for sure. Go to a knife shop, have a look at a few knives, but when you go to the knife shop, do not have them sell you a $400 or $500 knife. Yeah, you don't need to spend that much money on a knife to start cooking. And Japanese knives cost a lot of money. Like a few of the knives that we've reviewed or we've seen other chefs use in their videos, that I have a few right behind me, they cost like $200 to $300, and they cost more over here because I have 21% tax on top of them, VAT. So I pay 21% more. Thank you for the subscriptions, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. So you have to be very, 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 very strict with yourself on setting a budget, going to the knife shop, trying a few. Try Wusthof, try Hinkle, try Sabatier for the European knives. And if you want to do a Japanese knife or whatever, it's going to be very subjective on what that shop has in stock. This is another thing that I found with trying to buy a few Japanese knives. It's taking me forever to try to find one Japanese knife, my Onru. I finally got a 24 millimeter Onru a few months ago for my birthday. Finally. It took me 3 years of looking for that knife. Oh, for $120 over 10 years ago. Yeah, over 10 years ago. If you can get that today, Hinkles, that's pretty good. Victorinox are good knives. I have Victorinox. If that's all you need, it doesn't matter if the knife has a rubber handle or if it has more of a polymer handle or wood. Well, wood I wouldn't get. I wouldn't get wood. I wouldn't get a wood handle because when you're working in the kitchen, especially if you're going to be butchering, it's going to be wet all day. And that is... it's going to crack after a while. Even British, I use teeth to cut things. Never seen premium knives. Well, it depends. I mean, there's another thing. If you're on a budget, yeah, this is another thing. This is just me personally. Let's say you have a budget of $100. You want to get 3 knives. Okay. At the knife shop, you see a set of 3 that costs at least $150 to $200. But online, you see the same knives that cost maybe $120. Well, I mean, it's good to support your local business. I'm not saying it isn't, but if you're on a budget, you need to do what you need to do. Because if those knives are going to be used later on, it's important to get a good quality set of knives. Then again, if you can go, you can get a knife from IKEA. Like I have a IKEA knife. I paid €5 for it, 8 years ago when I first arrived in Spain. I didn't have a knife for the house. My knives were left at work and I needed one for my house. So JT, hi JT. So all I did is I kept my knives at work and then I needed something at home to cook with. So when I went to IKEA to buy my bed and everything, because, IKEA here in Europe is pretty popular. Everyone shops at IKEA. Everything you see behind me, huh? IKEA, including the plant, I think. Maybe it's Leroy. Well, in any case, my desk is IKEA. Everything's IKEA. This seat's IKEA. 8 years old. I need to change the bloody thing. But in any case, IKEA... they make knives, they make everything, and is the knife the best? No, but you know what? I paid €5 for it 8 years ago, and it still works. It's fine. That's all you need. I mean, really, at the end of the day, that's all you need. As long as it doesn't rust. This is one other thing I would suggest with knives, yes? you need to make sure that they don't rust on you. So I would suggest if you're going to be working, get stainless steel. Get stainless. Stainless is the way to go. Stainless is definitely the way to go. It's not like, you know, you don't want to get carbon or anything. Okie dokie. So, IKEA desk, sure, mic, perfect setup. Yeah, no, it's not it's a Shure mic, but it's not the B one. It's the cheaper one. Oh, thank you for the donation. What do you think of ceramic knives? I've never had a ceramic knife. Never. Nope, never. I've never had them because, you know, at the end, what happens with the ceramic knife? They break on you. Who wants to watch the, does he have bloopers on this video? We'll just watch this real quick and then we can talk.
Uncle Roger currently in San Francisco, in this shithole room. I'm on tour with my nephew Nigel doing stand-up. Sorry for not many videos, Uncle Roger just so busy, traveling everywhere. But the good thing is, I get to meet so many niece and nephew in real life. Yo, that's the best part about touring. My next stop, I'm gonna go to Australia, go to Asia, then I'm coming back to America again later this year. All the ticket link in description. Me and nephew Nigel, we going around making collab with other YouTuber. Nephew Nigel do a lot of podcasts with them. Recently we have nephew Jimmy O Yang on. He very good actor. And we also have nephew Kevin Kreider. He the Bling Empire guy with the apps. Uncle Roger like America. Maybe one day I want to move here.
Well, that was the end of the video. I mean, we can watch another one if you want, but it's already 7 o'clock. I need to make, I don't know, dinner's already made, but I need to reheat it. I need to eat. But in any case, ceramic knives is a big no-no. Yeah. Me personally, I don't have them. I wouldn't buy one. Carbon is very good if you need a very like sharp cut, very clean cut, but they're high maintenance. And if you get stainless steel, the steel's softer, so yeah, you're gonna have to sharpen it more, but it doesn't rust as easily, so it's better because it's better, you know. Maybe next time we'll watch 2 videos, yeah? Maybe make this a bit of a longer stream. I don't know. I mean, is everyone enjoyed today? Yeah? Let me know if you have. A little bit of a delay, I know. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, good. Okay. Good. Very good. All right. We're definitely going to do this again. Yeah? Definitely. Definitely. Because I've had fun. I mean, I know that this has been a little like funky with trying to get everything to work, but in the end, using my OBS setup, it's working really well, huh? Working well. It's good. Very happy. Any other questions that anybody has before I go? Because next time, I think we're going to do a longer review. We'll have a good review. Keeping track of how many times I say the word bloody. Maybe I should put that on a t-shirt, huh? Bloody hell, you know? Bloody thing. I have a sangria recipe, actually, if you want to see it. Yeah, no, my OBS setup. Yeah, hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. I think so. I'll change things every now and then. No, Jamie Oliver's cookbook. Ugh, do I have to buy it? Seriously, do I have to buy a Jamie cookbook? I have his bloody pans. I don't need to give him more money. Bloody hell. Yeah, I do. I have a Chinese cleaver. I have one. It's a carbon cleaver, so I don't use a lot because it rusts. But I do. I have one. It's vegan cookbook. Hell's Kitchen. Oh, I've never been to Hell's Kitchen. I've been in a kitchen that seemed like hell, but I've never been to Hell's Kitchen or Gordon's. Oh, thank you. Huh? I'll tell you what. I spent this week, because this room has a bit of an echo, And I hope that you guys don't hear an echo. I really hope that you don't. I've been putting foam up on the walls and everything to try to stop the echo. And it's just been, trying to get everything sorted, yeah? YouTube cooking. No, it's just that my PC is in my room. And it's a little difficult to take a PC that weighs about 20 pounds downstairs to be able to stream on all these different platforms and then do cooking. And then I have to do everything by myself. So it's a little difficult because otherwise I have to take my like stream elements and have to try to fix everything around. Put a sofa. Good. Do I have mods in Twitch or Discord? I do have mods, I think, in Twitch. I think, but I don't know how to set it up or use them. I really don't know how. So, I don't know. I'm going to try to figure it out, but it's a little complicated. I mean, I'll try. I'll try to figure it out. But in any case, I don't know. Now, because I'm trying to set things up on here, I'm trying to set things up on there, and then at the end, I'm trying to set things up on YouTube and everything, and it's complicated. Thank you for the subscription, everybody, and thank you for the follows. If you ever open recruitment, thank you for offering. Hey, you know what? I was thinking about that the other day. Like, now just hear me out. How could I get Vincenzo to do this? How? Because I'm using OBS and I really want to try to get Vincenzo on here. I'm using OBS and Stream Elements, and I don't know how I can get him to like be on stream with me unless he uses something like Restream and maybe I go off of his stream or something. I don't know how to do it because how we've been doing it with these videos is a little complicated. StreamYard, yeah, but then I have to, the setup that I have right now, I can stream to more for free instead of paying for less. That's my crappy carbonara. Yeah, I made a good carbonara. He still hasn't reviewed it. Everybody that wants to see Vincenzo review my carbonara, bug him about it, please. DM him, say, Vincenzo, review James's carbonara, please. Because he hasn't done it. He can't, and I talked about it last time too. He said, I'll get to it eventually. He hasn't gotten to it. Afghan chicken. We'll see about the Afghan chicken. We'll see. Capture him in Discord and stream. Okay, so I was doing that before. I'm going to have to try to figure it out. It's complicated. Because I was doing that before to record with him. And then Vincenzo also needs a little bit of help with the tech to do all this. It was a little complicated. So in the end, I'm starting to use like Google Meets and everything. So we're just talking and then we're recording we're reviewing the same thing. It's very complicated. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. I need to break some spaghetti. I should break some spaghetti, make a couple like TikToks, break some spaghetti, get some people, like aggravated. I'm on Windows. Yeah, I always use Windows. Well, guys, yeah, Vincenzo, yeah. Well, let's see, best part is how it used to be. Thank you for the follow, everybody. Hey, so if anybody is on Twitch, please be sure to check that out. And if you're on any other platform, then, thank you very much for helping support me, guys, for everything. I really, 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 really appreciate it. I really do. Today was fun. I honestly didn't expect today to be like this popular. Seriously, I really didn't. See, Leonfield, there are a group of guys that are on TikTok they're everywhere now. They're super famous. But thank you very much. Like, it really does mean a lot to me. And I wanted to go live before this, and it's been a little complicated. I've been putting it off because I have so much stuff to do. I really do. But it's fun. I mean, I actually enjoy doing this more than just recording a video, because then I can actually interact with all of you and I can actually talk to you. The only thing is that I can't hear you guys speak to me. So I still have to read everything. And then I'm the one dominating the conversation, which is okay. But, you know what I mean. Thank you for the subscription, everybody. But, I know, but it is, this is fun. This has been a lot of fun. I've really, 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 really enjoyed it. So what I'll do is, for next time, I'll try to think, I'll try to figure some things out. Oh, by the way, I do have Discord, everyone. I don't know if I have the links and everything, though. But I do have Discord. But I don't monitor it. I don't have time to monitor. So if anybody wants to monitor Discord for me, be my guest, because I don't have time for it. But thank you very much, everybody. I enjoyed this stream very much. We streamed almost 2 hours, 2.25 hours. That's really good, eh? They're really, 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 really good. If anybody wants to help out my channel by following me, subscribe, or tipping or anything, helps greatly, and I appreciate every little bit. I really do. Create a link. Okay, for everybody that's wondering about Discord, I actually do have a link. I think I do, but I don't think I put it on YouTube. I don't know. I have to check. Yeah. But thank you very much. And until next time, take care. Have a great day. And hopefully all of you will enjoy the rest of the weekend. Yeah, because here, right now is pretty much, like a 3-day weekend. Yeah. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a great weekend, huh? And if any of you have the ability to go to the beach, go to the beach. Enjoy the weekend. Take care, guys. Bye. Oops. What do I do now? This.